Hello everybody, welcome to this video where I will be answering the question: is the new Monkey Island, Return to Monkey Island, any good? Yesterday I was streaming this game for around 5 hours and a half, and I kept getting this question because the game was just released. So I would like to give you my early impressions on how the game is. As a Monkey Island fan, as you can see up here, I have a three-headed monkey, so that makes me a fan of the game and the franchise. Just for context, I have been playing Monkey Island since I was a kid, basically. I played Monkey Island 1 and 2, then Curse of Monkey Island, which is my all-time favorite, the Monkey Island 4. And I never played the Telltale Monkey Islands because I never really got into it, and that's it. That's all my context. So, to the question, is Return to Monkey Island worth it to play? I would say yes, especially if you are a Monkey Island fan. If you have played the previous Monkey Island games, at least the first two, I would say, then you will see a lot of familiar faces, a lot of jokes, inside jokes from the other games, a lot of references, locations. Mind you, I only played 2 acts and the prologue, so I'm still not very far into the game, but the feeling I got, it was amazing. Everything felt right about this game, and it felt like I was playing back in the day Monkey Island 1. It really feels good. The thing is, if you have never played Monkey Island, is it worth it to play this game? I don't know. I feel like this game is directed towards the fans of the franchise. So if you have never played Monkey Island, the franchise, I highly recommend you go back and play Monkey Island 1, 2, and 3 at least. Because, and by 3 I mean Curse of Monkey Island. Because there are a lot of characters and jokes that you might not understand if you don't do so. Anyway, so let's go part by part on my impressions on it, since a lot of people asked yesterday during my stream. First, let's tackle the most important part of the game that everybody has been commenting on. They always ask me, what do you think about the art style? I think the art style at first is kind of shocking because it's very different. But as soon as you play a little bit, as soon as you are into the game and immersed, I totally forgot about it. I thought it was very smooth, very soothing at times. And you know, in the trailer, they show you a lot of locations at the same time. It's very dynamic, the trailer. But once you are hands-on playing the game, and you are point and clicking, right? It doesn't feel like that, you know, it doesn't feel anything crazy. It feels right. And they do these little things. You guys remember whenever you interacted with an item in point and click adventures, the main characters, in this case Guybrush, will tell you, I just mixed this and this happened, right? In this game, what happens is that you will have a small cutscene that looks kind of cool. I felt it's very cute. It's very cute, and the animation is I don't know, pretty cool. I liked it. I was hesitant about the graphics, the art style, but I would say they have done well. I recommend it so far. Music is really good. It's like all the scores are remastered and they feel right. It gives you the vibe of Monkey Island. So that is great. I really like it. I have no complaints about the music, and it doesn't feel repetitive. You know, like sometimes in point and click adventures, the music goes on a loop, and at some point you are like, damn, I hope I'm done with this area so I can listen to new stuff. In this case, I think they made it pretty long so that you don't feel it's repetitive. So that's a plus.
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood.
As for voice acting, as you know, Guybrush Threepwood is Dominic Armato, and he's back in this game. He's back, and it sounds amazing. And for the most part, you are gonna be listening to Guybrush Threepwood, so that's great. Other voices are not the original ones from Curse of Monkey Island or the remasters. They felt a little bit off. Okay, not to spoil anything, but LeChuck is in the trailer, so you should expect LeChuck. He sounded off to me. I'm guessing it's another voice actor. But there are some characters that feel right. Anyway, overall, secondary characters, I didn't feel that good about the voice acting, but nothing that is crazy. If you haven't played Monkey Island for a long time, you might not even notice. So, in my case, I played Monkey Island not so long ago. I revisited all the games not so long ago on my stream, and it felt weird, but I can get used to it, definitely. It's not a big deal or anything. Alright, when it comes to puzzles, I think puzzles have been good. I only did Act 1 and part of Act 2, so I cannot really say. But Act 1 felt right. The puzzles, there was only one point where I was like, what is this? I was kind of confused, but nothing crazy. Like, it was my own fault, I think, for not understanding the clues they were giving me. Overall, it flew. The flow of the game, the puzzles was right, and yeah, I was happy with it. I will let you know once I'm done with the game. I'm gonna be playing tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna be playing again. I'm hoping to get pretty deep into the game, and once I'm done with it, I will have a proper review to say about the game. The story is kind of crazy. I don't want to like spoil any surprises, but definitely the game starts with a big surprise, right? And they retcon, let's say, some parts of Monkey Island 2, or the whole franchise. They retcon a little bit, and I feel it feels right? It feels good, I would say. It was a twist that I didn't expect, and actually has been a complaint of mine about the ending of Monkey Island 2. Never felt right to me. If you remember, I hope this is not spoilers because it's an old game. If you remember Monkey Island 2, at the end of the game, it was all like a dream. LeChuck and Guybrush are brothers, and they are playing an amusement park, and they were just imagining everything. And I always thought that was kind of weird. And then in course of Monkey Island, they pretended like it never happened. So it's very confusing, right? And I feel in this game, they fixed that in a way that it's very creative. And you will see, okay? I'm not gonna spoil it. But they fix it in the prologue, which is like some sort of tutorial and introduction to the story. I thought it was really good. Even though I thought the prologue was kind of weak, but it's a tutorial, so what can you expect? You move using the mouse, and the inventory with the eye. There is no WASD movement. It's only the mouse point and click classic. And it feels right. It feels like a good old point and click adventure. There are some extras. There are two new things I never seen before. One is there is a like trivia book or some sorts where you collect cards around the game, and I highly recommend that you don't answer these questions if you don't know them. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say, because I made a mistake to try to answer these questions, and the questions are gone forever, as far as I know. So if you collect one of these cards, unless you really know the answer, don't answer it, okay? And this is in your inventory, by the way. You can access it anytime. And the other thing is like there is a book in the main menu that catches you up to speed from the other games. Like, for example, I never played Tales of Monkey Island, and they give you some context to the game. Alright, and as for the humor, because the humor is one of the most important things of this game, it's amazing. I really like it. I was laughing many times with the jokes they were making. Some felt like bad jokes, but Monkey Island, Guybrush Threepwood, he is some sort of old spirit, and I don't know. I really like the jokes they make. Okay, it had me laughing or chuckling at least a couple of times. So it felt right. It felt like Monkey Island humor. Definitely, it didn't feel forced or anything. Like sometimes they make these continuations to franchises and everything feels forced or like they keep repeating these references or something. In this case, there are some references, but they felt right, okay? They didn't feel like they just pushed them for fan service or anything like that. And speaking of fan service, this game, I feel like it's a love letter from the dev, Ron Gilbert, to the fans of Monkey Island. Because you will see some things that will make you feel that this game, this franchise has grown with you. And at least that's the feeling that I got. That the characters, like time also passed in the universe of Monkey Island, in Melee Island, in everything. It felt like I grew older, and so did all these characters. And kind of hit you in the feels. Honestly, I kept seeing I cannot spoil it, but I kept seeing things that made me think that time passed, and like, damn, man, I remember when I was a kid playing this, and now I'm not a kid, I'm a 34-year-old playing this game that I used to love, and it reflects on this game. It feels really... somebody told me yesterday the word, I had melancholy when I was playing this. It's kind of happy sadness, but it's what I was feeling. I think that's everything for my first impressions. I think the score so far for this game is 9 out of 10 for me. Let's see, because as you know, Monkey Island 4, for example, started good, kinda, to me at least, and ended up being kind of weird. So I hope this is not the case. I hope everything is good. And I cannot wait to play it more. It has been a lot of fun, and I'm gonna play it tomorrow. If you catch me live, that's gonna be amazing. If not, I guess you can watch a VOD, and I expect to upload the playthrough in this channel, so expect that. Okay. Anyway, let me know what are your impressions about Monkey Island, the Return to Monkey Island, because I really like it. Okay. I might be biased though, you know, my name's MrGuybrush and all of that. I have a 3-headed monkey behind me. Anyway, take care everybody. Thank you for watching. Bye.